In this tutorial we'll get into creating graphical applications, desktop applications with Python. We're going to do that with TK, or tkinter, which is the default Python library to do so. Now keep in mind there's other libraries to build graphical applications such as PyQt, and you can find a tutorial series on PyQt on this account. So there's some differences with tkinter and PyQt, and tkinter is somewhat more simple, so you have less possibilities with it. And TK programs look like native applications if they are themed, so it really depends on that. It's free software, and most of the Python comes with TK included, so you can install with this, I think. Let me just have a look. Yeah, this is the command to install TK. And so let's just get to it. We're going to open a simple window first. Let's call it program go.py. Delete all of this. So we'll import the library or the module. We'll create a window using this line, and we'll say start our program. We'll keep running the program. To run this, we'd have an empty window that we just made. The window doesn't have any title, so let's just simply say window title is YouTube example, and once we run this, stretch it, you'll have a title in the window. We can set the size of the window. Simply type geometry, and then the width and the height expressed in number of pixels. So, for example, you might want a window that's 640 width by 480 long. You have a bigger window, and if you want to set an icon, you can type icon bitmap with your file.ico, and it will set an icon. Now we want to have something in this window. So let's say we put a message in this window. So-called label can be used for that. So in the window we want some message. Let's say hello world, and you have to type pack, which adds this object, so the label, to the window. If we run this, you'd see we have our label there, but it's very much at the top of the screen. And anyway, it's a label, so I can actually place it in a different position. Once you run it again, so now we have it at 20 by 20. So that's a very simple way to add text to a window. So instead of pack, you could put place, and presses the horizontal and vertical coordinate. So you might want to have a smaller window for this. Let's say 80 by 200, and we'll call it the hello world example. So there we go, we have our hello world example where we have some text label. And you can build complete graphical interfaces with tkinter. And so just show you the you can put all kind of things in the window. So you have buttons, canvas, check buttons, menus, scroll bars, and so on. But compared to the PyQt, it's much fewer. So see if I can find a quick list. Not that fast. So you have a bunch of widgets, but it's more limited than PyQt. So it's something to keep in mind that if you're building a very specific application and you might need more widgets, then you probably want to use PyQt instead. So let's just look it up for you. So with the sorry. Rather small. So with PyQt you'd have a whole bunch of widgets, and the list goes on and on. And with TK you only have these, so that's something to keep in mind. So TK will be fine if you want very simple applications, but if you want more complicated stuff, you might want to use PyQt instead, because you have a lot more options for things to put in your window.